It comes at a time when we are still feeling the shocks of the global recession, and of course we have the euro debt crisis, which is also affecting our financial markets in Kenya. Even with this background, we expect the bond market to continue playing a critical role as a source of long-term financing for important aspects of African economies, such as infrastructure, which are important in uplifting the level of our development and catalyzing economic growth. I will make broad remarks on our reform agenda in the capital markets. On our part, as the Capital Markets Authority, Kenya, we are committed to the implementation of reform agenda and have been spearheading an overhaul of our bond market structure in liaison with Financial Legal Sector Technical Assistance Program, FLSTAP, under the Office of Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance and all stakeholders. This is in line with our strategic plan for the bond market and capital markets. To this end, we are continuously working at improving our legal and regulatory framework, which is key to positioning the capital markets to play their role of mobilizing long-term financial resources to support productive economic activities as envisaged in the Vision 2030 economic blueprint. I'm glad to say that this process has been going on well, and we delivered a new Capital Markets Authority Bill and Securities and Investment Bill to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance for onward tabling in our Parliament. We hope that the legislative process will be quick to undertake the necessary reforms so that this law is actually adopted. This marks a major improvement of our regulatory framework, which we expect will be aligned to international best practice in effective securities regulation to support business and boost investor confidence. I wish to thank the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance for gazetting the conduct of business and corporate governance regulations for our licensed persons. We are keen on setting up the small and medium enterprise platform on the Nairobi Stock Exchange as a collaborative partnership with Nairobi Securities Exchange and Central Depository and Settlement Corporation to help unlock the potential of the SME sector, which represents about 60% of the registered businesses in Kenya. The regulatory framework is expected to be in place by the end of this year. As you may be well aware, one of the challenges facing the financial markets in Kenya range from foreign exchange volatility as manifested in the currency movements which we have experienced, interest rates and share price fluctuations. The authority is addressing this through facilitating the establishment of a futures market in Kenya through which various stakeholders in both money and capital markets may be able to hedge against these unstable prices. In conclusion, we continue to facilitate the growth and diversification of the financial markets to keep up with the capital markets demands for infrastructure development and economic empowerment. The authority continues to work with all capital market stakeholders to encourage infrastructure and human capital development to ensure that the Kenyan capital market is able to compete at the highest level and thereby attract both local and international investors and issuers. As I conclude my remarks, I note the authority is exerting efforts to ensure that our market operates to the highest standards of governance and transparency, as the Constitution has raised the bar in terms of expectations from our stakeholders, especially investors and the public at large.